Sorry about that, Cancer. Alarms and phones went off. So, darlings, we got to the layout. We've done that bit for you. So, your overall energy for the month of November is purification. It's rain. It's washing things away. Now, being a water sign, I kind of get that you'll know about this. You'll know that water is healing. It will purify, it will wash things away, and let's face it, we've had enough of it in the UK this last few weeks. So, darlings, your purification is in your aspirations, your thoughts. I'm kind of getting that in order for you to do any of the law of attraction stuff, that you really do need to have this clearing, this cleansing, this healing thing that's going on, the purification that it talks about, of body, mind and spirit. So, darlings, let's move on to your manifestation and have a look at the other cards, and then we'll do an overall at the end. So, your manifestation: make a wish, utter or write what you want, ask, believe and receive. You have intuition. Your intuition is extremely high anyway, Cancer. But this is telling me that you really, really want to tap into your intuition. You are seeking that knowledge and that wisdom going forward with that beautiful owl that is in the picture. Also, at the bottom of the picture, you've got a spider with a spider's web. And I'm kind of getting that your dreams are being captured. Your dreams are being held. But your nightmares and all the things that you really don't want are passing through that web, never to be seen again. And I'm kind of getting with this manifestation, the reason that you're kind of like manifesting your intuition, I'm getting that somebody may have caused a web around you. Now, I don't know if it's a web of deceit or if it's a web of new experiences, but I'm getting that you're manifesting your intuition because you want to see beyond that situation. And I don't know why you're manifesting intuition, because Cancer, you are very intuitive. Being a water sign, you are like the air signs, you've got this innate ability to kind of know things before they actually happen. So, darlings, moving to your storyteller, your author, speak or write as if your story or manifestation has already happened. You already have your dreams, so add emotion and feeling to that story. You have the One of Fire. This is a desire. This is a massive desire. And look what's at the bottom of this card. You've got two cards with spiders in it. I know a lot of you are going to go, oh my lord, are you joking? But when a spider weaves a web, it's weaving a story. It's weaving a dream catcher. It's weaving a way forward for you. Now, this is an egg, this spider in an egg, and the egg hasn't cracked yet. So this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning, that your story that you need to be speaking about, you need to manifest it. This is you wanting to weave that web so that you can capture your biggest desires, your biggest dreams. So I haven't even got a flavour of what your dreams are right now, because I don't think they've really come out that well. But I am getting that your manifestation and your storytelling and authoring is very much intertwined. And I'm going to ask you to scribe. Actually write this down. Write your manifestation down, what it is that you want. Get it written down. Read it to yourself. Add the feeling to it. So, you know, if there's something... if there's something you feel has slipped away from you but you want it back, write it down. Get it written down and then put feeling behind it. What would happen if it actually happened? If somebody gave it to you tomorrow, how would that feel? How would you kind of describe that? Would it make your tummy turn? Would it make you feel a bit wobbly? Would you be screaming and shouting from the rooftops? Oh God, Cancer. This, darling, now normally I would get with fire signs it's a project or a plan, but I'm kind of getting that this is a plan for you around your emotions, around your future well-being emotionally. And it is the emotion side of it that's important to this story. So it's no good you scurrying away under a bloody rock, Cancer, like you normally do. You need to start to act on this now. You need to start writing. You need to start adding that feeling to it. I know you don't like adding feelings to things because you just don't like doing it. But you need to. You need to get this done. It's all very well having intuition about these things and being able to foretell things. But if you're not able to be your own author of your own story and say it as it is, say it that somebody's handed you what it is that you absolutely want, and then you can't go and put feelings behind it, emotions behind it, it's a bit devoid, isn't it? And perhaps where that's where the purification is coming in, is that it's saying clear all the shit away, all the stuff that's ever happened to you, get rid of it. Because you really want this. This is a deep burning desire. You really want it. But you can't have it unless you are willing to put your money where your mouth is and start writing about it. Start being your own author of your own story. So darlings, moving on to your cleansing, your clearing, forgive yourself, stop limiting, stop self-restriction, and clean away the negatives and the doubt and let the positives just flow in. You've got the 8 of Fire. Now, normally this would be about communication, but I'm getting that with this, with like the rain, you are going with the flow with this fire. You are fanning those flames and you are using that fire to kind of clear stuff out so you've got a new shoots coming through. You know what, like a fire in a forest, and then all of a sudden a few weeks later they start seeing green shoots shooting up from the forest floor. I'm kind of getting that kind of feeling with this card for you. So if there is difficulty with communication, you are just going to go with the flow with it until it actually sorts itself out, and you're cleaning and you're clearing your self-limitation, Cancer. I'm getting that you are already well underway of dealing with that. I'm getting that you're well underway of getting rid of your negativity and your doubt. And what you're doing is you're lifting. I'm not saying you're getting rid of the self-restriction, but you are lifting. You're questioning, why did I stop myself from doing that? Why did I stop myself from achieving that? What can I do to get myself back on track? You need to go with the flow. So darlings, your inspiration and your action. Believe you can. Believe in you. Believe in your dreams. Now take action and let the positives flow. Work on the idea you had and quickly. What are you doing, Cancer? This is the 5 of Earth. This is, in some ways, it's deception. But because this isn't about anybody else but you, I'm kind of getting that you're deceiving yourself. Are you deceiving? Are you getting inspiration and action, but you're pushing it to one side, like, oh, I don't know where that came from, and it's gone. But I'm getting that there is a deception around, and it's deception of self. Perhaps you're not accepting these inspirations in. Perhaps you're thinking you're going a bit balmy. Perhaps they're coming in too fast and furious. But the universe likes action. It likes you to believe that you can do this. It likes to believe that you can And even if it's in your dreams, you're having vivid dreams at the moment, this is what you're doing. You're cutting it out. Oh no, I can't do that because I couldn't afford to do it. Doesn't matter. Write it down. Write it down and do some research. Stop restricting yourself. Absolutely. This is what this card is about. Just release it. Let it go. The purifications, release it. Let it go. Because when you get to this, your inspiration, I'm getting that you are completely and utterly shutting yourself down. You're just I'm even getting that this is your subconscious and this is you. I'm getting that subconsciously you're deceiving yourself and it is making you fucking miserable. So stop doing that. If you've got inspiration to go and do something, just get up and go and do it. Don't sit there and go, oh no, I can't do that. But they're all negatives. They're all things that will stop you from doing. There are all cancellation buttons. That's my favourite thing. You've cancelled it out. It's you push that button, but maybe if you push those buttons, and they are your cancellation buttons. So stop this. Stop this feeling that you can't, because you can. You can. So I love you, the 3 most powerful words in the world. Don't hold it back, just say it. Start with you. Powerful healing starts with these 3 words, and yes, in your head is fine. Darlings, in your position of I love you, you've got emotions, go figure, Cancer, really? This is emotions of 2 extremes. This is extremely happy and extremely miserable. And I know, Cancer, that you can be one or the other. And with you, there is very rarely a middle ground. However, this I love you, start with you. Start saying it. I love you, I love you, I love you. Just keep saying it until you actually believe that you do love yourself. You are worthy of these good emotions at the top, and leave these emotions where they need to be, and that is in the past. Get rid of the emotion. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop sitting there and mulling over time and time again what's happened in the past, what drags you down. You need to lift yourself up and tell yourself that you are worthy of love, that you love yourself first, and then what will happen is other love will come in towards you like you have never dreamt of before. But also it will emanate from you. You will be able to give out immense love, emotion, feeling. And I think it will be a bit scary for you at first, Cancer. But I get, for a lot of you, it's what you crave, but you're scared of. You will destruct, you will destroy emotion in case it hurts you. And what this angel at the top here is saying, if you bring it into balance, if you bring that sword into balance that she's holding, there is no reason for you to drop to the floor, to your knees, and go, oh God, I just don't want any more of this. There's no need for it. Let that go. You are so worthy of love. You are so worthy of other people's loves. But you can't expect other people to love you if you don't love yourself first. Because it shows. It shows if you're confident. It shows if you're happy. If you're walking around with a face like a slapped arse all the time, miserable, not smiling at people, and I know people go, oh, but we've got masks on. Eyes smile, eyes twinkle. Let me tell you, if you're going around with a face like a slapped arse, people are going to respond to that. People are going to respond by walking past you and giving you a wide berth. People are never going to talk to you. If you walk around smiling, feeling good about yourself, making the effort, putting yourself out there to talk to people happily, with emotion, with feeling, they will respond to that. They will come to you. They will find that attractive. So start the I love you with you. Now, anybody that's been on this blinking channel before will know I follow the Ho'oponopono mantra, which is please forgive me, I am sorry, I love you, thank you. Now, I'm going to come to the gratitude card in a minute. The reason I follow that is I don't always remember the whole thing, but I do remember the I love you bit and the thank you bit. And I do ask for forgiveness. I had an incident this week where I had to sit down and go, that was partly my fault. Even though I felt I had been bullied, I could have stopped it. I could have stopped it in its tracks, and I didn't. And I didn't like the feeling of that. So I did a massive cleansing. I said I was sorry. I asked for forgiveness. I sent out love to the other person. And thank you to the divine, the universe, whoever it is that you believe in, for making me understand that everything we go through, we have a part to play. So darlings, when you come to your gratitude card, and I will do the two together, be thankful for everything from the smallest thing to the largest blessings. Attitude of gratitude is a great state to be. You have the two of earth. You're juggling with this. You're juggling your thank yous. You're not quite sure what to be grateful for and what not to be grateful for. You are trying to bring yourself back into balance, but I think you're overbalancing now. I think you're overstating the case, and instead of just feeling that gratefulness from your heart, you're just doing it from your head. And I'm not even, sometimes I get that sometimes you're not even really grateful. You're kind of like, why should I be grateful for that? Why should I be grateful that there's a bulb coming up in the wrong part of the garden? Why should I be grateful that, sorry to say this folks, but why should I be grateful that we're back in lockdown again? Darlings, there is always a blessing in disguise behind something. There really is. And you just need to look for it. You really do. So what I'm going to say is, I'm getting that you're really struggling with this Cancer. You're struggling with your emotions, so you're not really telling yourself that you love yourself. And even if you don't, I don't think you'll believe in yourself right now, because you're juggling too much around the gratitude, around the thankfulness for everything around you. Darling, if you are breathing and you are alive, you should be thankful. If you are waking up in the morning and you are able to move without the help of others, be thankful. If you are able to feed yourself, pay your bills, have a roof over your head, be thankful. And be thankful for this time in lockdown that we can reflect. Purification, remember that. It's time for us to have a reflection. We're being put in another time out. Mother Nature is saying to us, you didn't listen the first time round, so here we go again. Have a second dose. Darlings, in this lockdown, love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Mean it. Listen, the only person that can hurt you for loving yourself is you. And I know that most cancers go through hell and back, because they kind of run in and then they run out again, because they're like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Then you're left juggling with your feelings, your emotions and everything else that's going on. You are struggling to be stable. You are struggling for stability. You are struggling and juggling your pentacles, your work-life balance. Everything is juggling. But you are juggling this grateful card wholeheartedly. You are kind of like, what the fuck have I got to be grateful for? Well, start with the little things. Have you got socks and shoes on your feet? Yeah? Be grateful. Have you got the ability to have a bath, a shower? Be grateful. Can you make yourself a drink? Be grateful. Can you turn on the tap and there's water? Be grateful. You know, we take so much for granted as modern day human beings that we kind of forget to be grateful for being able to put a washing machine on, being able to put clean clothes on. 100 years ago they didn't do that. 100 years ago you wore your clothes till they fell off your back. darlings, just take it in your stride. Do not go and scurry under a stone for a start off, because you don't need to be there. You need to just understand that you are so worthy of love from yourself and from others. And this juggling needs to stop. Just do it. Just be grateful. Stop juggling with it. Stop thinking about it. Stop trying to justify it. Just fucking say it. It's not hard. I know that it's difficult to say things like, I'm sorry. It can stick in your throat. You know, you have to be thankful out loud. In your head. Just say it. Okay, so we're moving on now to your affirmation. Look forward. Allow the past to be in the past. Get rid of old ways, old beliefs and ways of being. Make the positive statements so that new ways of being have room to grow. Darlings, your affirmations are the statements you put out into the universe about yourself. And I'm getting that you do this. I'm pretty sure you do this. I'm pretty sure that some of you go around going, I did that, I'm cracking. You know, maybe sarcastically, maybe sort of like a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I'm kind of getting that you do this. And I don't think that you actually realise that it's part of the law of attraction. I think you just think you're being a cocky shit. So when you're doing those statements and you're putting it out there, you've got the 10 of Earth. This is an ultimate happiness card. I'm kind of getting that when you're clicking your heels together and you're looking up at the sky and you're going, I managed that one, didn't I? Or I got that job, didn't I? More of those statements would be great. Wouldn't it be great if you came out of a job interview and went, I love myself, I just did really good. Do you see what I mean? I'm so thankful for that job interview. It's made me feel good. I feel lighter. Put those statements out, because the moment you start putting the positives out and they start growing, you get rid of the old ways of believing about yourself, which is these ones here. As soon as you start getting rid of those and you move to this 10 and you feel more positive, you're putting those statements out about yourself. I heard somebody really be cocky about themselves once, and I thought, oh my God, do they really believe that? And then I sat there a little while later and I thought, why shouldn't they believe that? Why shouldn't they believe that everybody else is punching above their weight to be around them? Why shouldn't they believe that? A young person should believe that. A young person should be really enjoying life in every aspect. And if that's what they believe, why shouldn't they put that out there, that they're the best thing since sliced bread? Why not? Because I'll tell you why not, is because we are loaded with data from other places, from other people, from ancestors, from parents, from grandparents, that says that we shouldn't want that, we shouldn't go down that route, we shouldn't be doing this. Really? Not anymore. Not with the law of attraction. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that data, that information that's been fed to you time and time again, that either you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you haven't done this, you haven't done bullshit. Yes, you have. You have. And now you're proving that you have by putting those statements out there and starting to believe in you. So, darlings, your destiny, follow your desire and put it into your space and make it happen. You have the maiden. Now, she's quite naive. She's still learning lessons. She's skipping down this pathway. She's absolutely awe-inspired with everything that she sees. From the tiny rabbit to the roses to the green grass. She just takes everything in and absorbs it, and it's brand new. And what this card is asking you to do, through this 10 and this affirmation, go to your destiny card and start looking at things with fresh eyes. Start appreciating what it is that's in front of you, from the smallest thing to the largest thing. And it's saying this is your destiny to make things happen for you. You need to recapture your youth, that time when falling in love for the first time was absolutely awe-striking to you, when seeing something for the first time that was absolutely beautiful, that it took your breath away, and for a split second your brain, your emotions, and your very being, the shuddering, the elation, everything just came together for that split second and made you feel so good. That's what it's asking you to recapture. So your happiness card for November, you've got DNA and you have got karma. Now, I don't want people to start thinking, oh my God, I've got karma coming in. No. When you've got karma coming into a law of attraction, it could be that you've put in a lot of work around something, and now it's going to come back and it's going to help you. Karma doesn't have to be negative. Karma can be positive. Karma can just kind of say, come on, okay, we've had these issues, so what are we going to do about it now? Are we going to clear it out, get rid of it, or are we going to get stuck in that belief that karma's going to come along and kick us up the bum? Because I'm telling you right now, that's not the way. It isn't the way. What we need to do is understand that we need to get rid of old data. We need to get rid of old ways of being. And then karma is going to be our best mate. It really is. So, darlings, at the bottom of the deck, you have perception. I am not surprised. Look at things from a different perspective with new, fresh, open eyes. She is the most beautiful dark angel I have ever seen. I absolutely adore this. If this was out as a figurine, I would be buying this. She sees things from all different angles, from the dark, from the light. She's got a sword to cut things away that no longer serves her. But coupled up with the maiden, where the maiden's seeing things through the eyes of a youngster, and then you've got perception straight on top of that. What I'm getting for you, Cancer, is you really do, and I'm sorry, I'm swearing again, aren't I? You need to wipe the shit out of your eyes. Because this whole reading has told me that you don't even believe in yourself. You don't believe you're worthy. You don't believe that you should have the finer things in life. You don't believe that it's going to come to you. You don't believe that if you put it out there, whatever it is, it will come to you. Why not? What makes you so special that you think the law of attraction wouldn't work for you? Because it hasn't worked for you. Let me tell you, the law of attraction is working all the time. Because if you are feeling unworthy, guess what the universe is going to give you? If you're feeling negative, guess what the universe is going to give you? The universe only ever gives you what you ask of it. Only ever gives you what you ask of it. So if you are asking not to go with the flow, you won't go with the flow. If you're not asking for a new beginning, you will not get a new beginning. If you decide to still see things through old eyes, through misty eyes, through a veil, through a skew with some sort of mentality, then that's what the universe is going to give you back. But what they're saying to you is, with this journey, you can wholeheartedly look at things from a completely new and different perspective. Definitely. Cancer, listen, I am so grateful for you to be here. I love you. And darlings, wherever you are in the world, UK, USA, doesn't matter where you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in next month's reading. Bye for now.